said, yo, welcome to the BBW show. You feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling on a daily basis. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The topic for today is wasted talent. Yes. This is a new series on the channel where we talk about people that could have been bigger stars in their profession, whether it's basketball, wrestling, hip-hop industry, whatever. We talk about people that never reached their full potential and could have been bigger stars. The subject for today is aces and eights. Now, this was a hard one. I didn't know if I wanted to do aces and eights as a wasted talent. I'm not going to lie. Because I feel like they did their job. The point of aces, let's go back. Aces and Eights was a group in TNA wrestling from what? 2012 to 2013. You feel me? Not that long. They was in TNA from 2012 to 2013. It was like TNA's version of the NWO, honestly. The way that they went about it was pretty good too. It was like very mysterious. You don't know who was in the group, who wasn't in the group. They was just attacking random people. But the point of the group was to get Bully Ray over. And it did that. It made Bully Ray a world champion, a 2-time world champion at that. It got him over, you feel me? It didn't get nobody else in this group over. Only Bully Ray. Only Bully Ray. I feel like that's a plus and a negative, you feel me? But let's talk about this group. It had Devon Dudley in it, Bully Ray, D'Lo Brown, who was a TNA agent at the time, not even a wrestler. It had Luke Gallows, Mike Knox. It had Garrett Bischoff, who started with TNA and just got a job because of his dad. Eric Bischoff was head of creative at the time. It had Wes Briscoe, who had a pretty good look, and Ken Anderson, and Taz, who was an announcer. That, and Bully Ray, you feel me? So about 10 people. It could have been a very, very good group. I'm not going to lie. You had the Dudley boys in a different role now. They're not just putting people through tables. They look like leaders now. It was the first time Bully Ray was leading a faction. That was a major deal. Taz as a heel was best. Taz is always best as a heel commentator. He's way better as a heel commentator than a babyface commentator. They had that. And then you had the young guys, you feel me? If they wanted to, they could have made Wes Briscoe and Garrett Bischoff future stars. Because they was young at the time. The young guys in the group. They could have did that. They honestly could have did that. But it was TNA. And it's like they didn't know what to do with them. Once TNA revealed that Bully Ray was the guy, the leader behind Aces and Eights, they didn't know what to do with them. It was literally like 3 months later that they started breaking up. First, Devon got fired. Then Luke Gallows got fired. Then, like, everybody just started getting fired because TNA was not re-signing contracts at the time. They was just letting contracts expire and niggas just walk off of TV, no explanation. Shit like that. That was a LOL TNA moment. They used to always do that, bro. Always do that. Now, this group definitely had a lot, though. TNA put a lot into this. They used Hulk Hogan to get this group over. They used Brooke Hogan, his daughter, to get it over. Sting, Jeff Hardy, half of the roster. They used half of the roster to get this over. Now, it became a point where, towards the end, Aces and Eights was looked at as a joke. It was looked at as a joke, respectfully. They even made jokes about it on TNA. They did a funeral, but they had the patches in the thing and all of that. They made it a joke. And we never got Eric Bischoff coming back. You feel me? Eric Bischoff was not on TV at the time, but he was still the writer for TNA. It was supposed to be a way to get him back on television because he got exited out of TNA. It never happened. We never got to that point. I don't know why. I feel like Eric Bischoff and Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan did not take TNA serious. They didn't. They just was using that shit for a check. Respectfully. They was using that shit for a check. They was not really trying to elevate TNA, in my opinion. They just was going out there goofing off a lot of times. That's how I felt. But you let me know in the comment section. Is Aces and Eights a wasted group? Was that a wasted talent? It was a lot of talent in that group, if we being honest. Mike Knox, not that talented. Ken Anderson, he's okay. D'Lo Brown, no. You feel me? But it's like they had a good thing going. They had a very good thing going. After this, Luke Gallows went to join Bullet Club. Everybody know what Bullet Club did. And then everybody else did nothing. Mike Knox did nothing. Garrett Bischoff did nothing. Wes Briscoe did nothing. Ken Anderson was in TNA a little while longer, then retired. The Dudley boys end up going back to WWE a few years later. It's like, bro, this group could have been better. It could have been better. It's up there with the TNA. Like, TNA dropped the ball on a couple of factions. I remember Fortune with AJ Styles, James Storm, Robert Roode, Kazarian. That was a great group. TNA dropped the ball on them, let them in too soon. It's like TNA always used to do that. Like WWE keeps a faction going on way too long. It seems like TNA used to end a faction way too early, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.